Okay, please, if you're done reading, can you please answer? Miria? Miria?
I'm thinking about it, sir.
Okay. Isaac? Jacob?
This one I'm not sure. I'll guess B, but it's a guess.
You said it's B.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, and Fike?
I say it's 10 and 100. D.
You said D. Okay.
I also think it's D.
One more D.
I think D.
What B?
D.
D. Good. We have two.
I
Fourth
think
good.
it's C.
Oh, very nice. We have third condition as well. Okay, please don't say A.
I think it's
I think it's D.
D, okay. Okay, we are having Pinyu.
A.
A. Okay, I think we need to talk about that. Okay, let me read that. Suppose a firm in a competitive market, mark a line here. Competitive market, what is the condition? Price is equal to AR is equal to MR. Right? Okay, received 1,000 in total revenue. So total revenue is equal to $1,000 and had a marginal revenue of 10. MR, $10. What is the average revenue per unit and how many units were sold? So look at the condition. So what is the average revenue? $10. So A and B can never be the answer because 5 cannot be the marginal revenue and the average revenue both at the same time, right? So you can omit the A and B. Now questions between C and D. Now this is the battle. So let's talk about this. So we have total revenue. We know that price into quantity, and we know that 1,000 is the total revenue, right? So, which means how much quantity we need to produce, or we need to find out the quantity. So AR MR is equal to 10. So that must be this condition as well. So this must be equal to 10 as well. If you rearrange, quantity must be equal to 1,000 divided by 10. Answer would be 100. So the correct answer is D. So guys, pay very close attention to minute details here, because as soon as we progress from slides to slides and also chapters to chapters, it's going to be a little bit weird. And at that point, if you don't pay close attention here, you would be in a very messy and very bad situation over there. But good thing is that we have recorded lectures. You can always go to my YouTube channel and watch as many times as you like. Answer is D. Now, do I need to repeat one more time? Or it's clear? Guys,
Yeah, it's clear.
clear? Good.
Yeah.
And now the biggest challenge, please guys, pay your 110% attention here. It's a very small concept, but it has a very powerful implication. So profit maximization and competitive firms supply curve. The name looks very fancy, but the idea is very simple here. So we know that the goal of the firm is to maximize its profit. So this means that firm will want to produce the quantity that maximizes the difference between total revenue and total cost. Right? Like I told you, we are going to maximize our quantity by reducing our total cost. And how we can reduce our total cost? By producing that quantity which minimize our total cost. So we call this Q max. Why? Because we will produce maximum this quantity that will minimize our. Okay guys, so we were here. We were talking about this. The goal of the competitive firm is to maximize profit. So we talk about that. We will produce that quantity which will minimize our cost. So we call this Q max. Q max means that is the maximum quantity that we will produce, which will minimize our cost. Minimize our cost means we will maximize our profit. So here we go. The economists, they give us the condition, right? Either you can have a table, you can find out that where is my, biggest profit, we need to produce that quantity. Or in order to avoid that lengthy procedure, the economists give you the condition. You have to produce where MC is equal to MR. Marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. If you produce at that point, you will have a minimum cost, and minimum cost means maximum profit. Again, your question, if the question is popping up in your mind that we are here to maximize our profit, but we are going into where we need to produce, how much quantity we need to produce. That seems a little bit weird, right? But it's not. So we argued here that we will produce that quantity which will minimize our cost and maximize our profit. So either we go for a long, lengthy procedure. So these are just 8 gallons, right? But in reality, there are like 1,000 gallons, 200,000 gallons, 250,000 gallons, right? So you have to make a whole table in Excel sheet and all the stuff. It's going to be very hectic for you guys, for the manager as well, for the starters, for the business owners, right? So the economists gave you the option that if you want to find out where you need to produce to get maximum profit, so that quantity which gives you the maximum profit, Q max, how you can find out? You will find out that condition MC is equal to M bar. If you find out that condition, over there your profit will be maximum. So we need to prove that, right? Let's prove it. So this is the quantity, this is the total revenue, and this is the total cost. So how we calculate the profit? Total revenue minus total cost. You see here where the profit is maximum. At 4, no, we have a 6 here, 7, 7, right? Now we see here that we have a maximum profit either 7 or 8. If you see corresponding values where how much we need to produce, either we need to produce 4 gallons in order to earn this $4 profit, $7 profit, or either we need to produce at 5, we earn $7 profit. So where we need to produce, economists say that MC is equal to MR. So you see MC is equal to MR here, any condition? Yeah, we find out here, right? MC is equal to MR, right? Rather telling what is the maximum profit and then finding out and having a confusion, we need to produce 4 and we need to produce 5, confused, right? Just click, write a formula in Excel sheet or in your software sheets whatsoever, where MC is equal to MR. At that point, our profit would be maximum. That's it. You see, 7 is the maximum profit. And this 6 came from these two, which means 4 to 5. When you produce from 4 to 5, your total revenue will increase from 24 to 30. Your total cost increase from 17 to 23, and your profit remains the same, maximum profit. So this condition tells you 6 is equal to 6, tells you you need to produce how much gallons of milk? 5 gallons of milk. If you produce more, 6, your profit decreases. 7, your profit decreases. So that layman idea that if you sell more, your profit gonna be huge. It's no longer true. Why? You see here, you are producing more, but your profit is your profit start decreasing. So MC is equal to MR gives you that point where your profit is maximum. And how your profit is maximum? It will give you a quantity that you will produce, and when you will produce that quantity, your cost will be minimum. When your cost will be minimum, of course, your profit will be maximum. Any question?
No.
No.
Good. See, MC is equal to MR. So here is some managerial implication. Now you are sitting in your factory or you are working for a firm. You ask your subordinate, give me the numbers of MC or M and MR, right? So remember, when MC is greater than, when MR is greater than MC, let me go back to this table again. When MR is greater than MC, MR is 6, MC is 2. It means by producing more, you can increase your profit, right? Clear? If MR is greater than MC, you call your production manager, have a double shift program, triple shift program, or hire more workers who can work, or install more capacity, install more plant to increase our production, but plants cannot be increased in 1 day or 2 days. Of course, you need to hire more workers for double shift, triple shift, or give them